Hey guys, it's your girl Imantheoriginal with another episode of American Dreaming, Cluttered series. Let's get into it. Who are the powers that be in your life? Who are the powers that be? Because you know, we talked about the powers that be. Who are the powers that be in your life? Who is feeding you what? Who is determining what you believe? Who is navigating your belief system? Yeah. Who are you allowing access to determine who you are going to be and what you're going to do? That's it. Yeah. Who are you allowing in your holy space to tell you you're gonna be this and you're gonna do that and you're gonna do? Who are you allowing? Who's the power in your life? Are you the power in your life, or is somebody else, or something else? Where this is where we're at with it. We're in this new age. We're in a lot of change is happening. A lot of transformation is happening. Things are happening. And this is the age of the Aquarian age, which has to do with the lifting of the veil, the ripping of the veil, the tearing down, the removal of illusions, the removal of facades, all that fake shit. It's time for authenticity and transparency. It's time for originality. Getting back to our factory settings, like we've been talking about, tapping into that. I'm a sustainable designer, and it's about designing. For me, it's about designing spaces that promote these ideas, that promote the cultivation of the individual to be self-actualized, spaces that promote mental wellness, mental well-being, overall wellness. Yes, for the individual and for the sake of humanity. For the sake of humanity, how? For the sake of humanity, because when you cultivate individuals who are self-actualized, then they can be great for the collective. You don't want to be the half-ass individuals. Half-ass individuals will create a society of what we have now, and I don't think we want that shit anymore. Okay, because we've been in a system that has been really pushing fear, pumping fear into our veins, pumping fear into our belief systems, period. Pumping all types of stuff up into us, to be honest. But we're going to stick with the fear for now. But pumping a lot of stuff into us, through many means, yeah. Putting stuff in the water, all the things that's going on, lots of stuff, yeah. But that creates fear, though, right? It creates fear. Oh, we're just gonna put a little lead in the water there. All right, we're just gonna do that. Just put a little arson in the water. We're just gonna do a little this, a little that. All right, and then create. Oh my God, it's lead in the water. Oh, it's arson in the water. Let's create a crisis. Oh my God, that's the system that we live in. And then it's like, then people are running around. It just creates a society of madness, because we become then dominated by everything that's being pushed. Like, what I'm saying is that we allow ourselves to be pushed around, and we're not pushing ourselves around. Where it's like they're gonna continue to do things to us, and we're just like reacting to what is being done to us, as opposed to saying, enough. I'm not reacting to what is being done. I'm taking control of my life, and I'm saying no more of these shenanigans. Okay? So again, who are the powers that be in your life? Who is navigating your belief system? Who is the person in your head telling you who you can or cannot be? We're talking about clutter here. And I've been in this process of healing, this healing process, which is such a beautiful process. It's so beautiful, guys. It's so beautiful, because when you see yourself grow, you know what I'm saying? You see yourself grow, and it's just like, oh, wow. last year I was so, oh my God, and look at me, look at the development, you know? So it's just like, it brings that excitement. So anyway, you just go through this process, and I really been navigating through like, who is in my head? Who are the voices in my head? Who are the voices in my head? Who are the things, people, places, and things that are telling me I can't do this and I can't do that? You know what I'm saying? What are those things that are telling you, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't be that, you can't, or you can? Who is the dominant force in your belief system? Are you operating in a fear-based belief system or a faith-based belief system? So, you know, we've all gone through situations and circumstances that we've either allowed the energy to stay dormant within us or stay within us, and it keeps on piling up and 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 piling up, and we become cluttered, and then we just become reacting to, you know, a slave to those experiences and reacting to those past experiences. Or we revolutionize those experiences by transmuting the energy of those experiences and not allowing the energy to remain dormant within ourselves, but saying, let me clear up my energetic field. Let me clear up my mind space. Let me kill all of those thoughts in my mind, all of those people in my mind from the past experience, from the things I've experienced in the past. Let me kill those voices. Let me just totally and utterly destroy those voices so that I can get back to my original settings. Let me get back to my factory settings, get back to being the person I was created, designed, and developed to be. You know what I'm saying? So that's the question, guys. Who is it that is trying to override your system? What's the, you know, they took all these viruses. So I talk about all of the, I talk about us being like computers and stuff like that. So, you know, if we have a belief system that's supposed to be on faith, and it's a faith, that's our original factory setting. Originally, factory setting is to believe, only believe. You know, our belief system is to have faith, you know, to have faith, you know, to believe, you know what I'm saying? Positive energy, those things. Have belief, you know? Fear is not our original factory setting, right? So if we allowed fear to come in, and allow that to navigate through our minds, then it's just like, okay, who is it that's feeding this fear to us? Am I more so siding with the fear system or the faith system? I want to get back to my original factory settings, and I want to get back to being who it is that I was designed and created to be, right? So it's just like, I want to get back to being in a faith system. I've been internalizing a lot of fear, projections of fear from people that in my family, people, in my community, things of that sort. So I've been allowing all of that to just eat up at my belief system, and I've been allowing those voices to more so navigate how I'm navigating in life, more than getting back into what is spirit saying. Who am I? Am I operating in that system, or am I operating in another system, you know? So it's just like really asking ourselves these questions, asking ourselves, who am I allowing into my belief system? And I'm like I said, I'm just really in an excited space. So that's why I'm so excited to talk to you guys about this stuff, because it's just like, as I go through this stuff, I have this thing, you know, I heal out loud. So for those, those who don't have the ability to heal out loud. So I heal out loud for those who suffer in silence. So whomever you are, if you're listening, I hope you're tapping in and really feeling the energy, feeling the vibrations of what I'm bringing to the table. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really just trying to edify, not trying, I'm really just edifying, us as humanity, to uplift us so that we can get to where we need to be, so that we can self-actualize as individuals and become the collective that we were created to be, truly and honestly. And sometimes we wonder why do I have to go through this, and why do I have to go through these situations and circumstances? And it's really getting back to that understanding that life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. And it's all about how do you perceive what you're going through, and how do you pivot in these circumstances? How do you not even just pivot, but how do you respond? How do you respond? How do you respond to your life circumstances? How are you responding? And that all has to do with the belief system that you have. And what are you feeding your system? What are you feeding your system? What are you feeding your system? How you perceive the world, and how you react or respond to what is being done to, or not even how you respond to life circumstances, always is going to is determined by your belief system, right? So if your belief system is saying fear, you can't, oh, you're this, you're that, in a negative, you're this, you're that, and that, if you're internalizing that, and that's what's navigating your belief system, then I promise you will never, ever, ever self-actualize. You will never get to that dream. You will never manifest that dream, because you're allowing some other energy to tamper with your original factory settings. You're allowing some other energies to really to navigate you on their own. Wherever they're going, they want you to go down the road with them. They want you to go down their own yellow brick road. And it's like, no, we all have our own specific paths and our own specific journeys of doing what it is that we need to do. So that's why I'm asking you. That's why the main question is, who are the powers that be in your life? Who is controlling your thought process? Who is controlling what you think and what you believe? And is it contrary to what God says you are and who God says you are? If it's contrary to what God says you are, then it ain't it. If God says anything is possible to those who believe, hello. And then you're allowing others to tell you that can never happen, then you're on the wrong path. And I know this because I've been in that system, in that fear-based system of allowing others to navigate my own thought process. And it has stagnated my growth, stagnated my development, stagnated who I am as an individual, and has, paralyzed me in a sense. But I'm like, we're not doing that no more. Because I came here with a dream in my heart. I came here with a dream in my spirit. And I'm here to do what it is I've been called to do. And I don't care about pleasing man, woman, nor child. I'm here to please that dream in my spirit. Because I know when I'm pleasing that dream in my spirit, when I'm pleasing that dream in my spirit, then I'm actually doing justice to humanity, because the original, the master architect put that design in my spirit for a reason, put that dream in my spirit for a reason, to help humanity. So that's why I always say activate your fingerprint, because we are all here for our specific purpose. So you got to figure out, what is your purpose? What are you doing? Are you doing what it is that the divine and the master architect called you to do? Or are you doing something other than that? Are you mimicking somebody else's energy? Or are you tapping into who you've been called to be? So we'll get more into this. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed the other episodes. Remember, you can follow me on Instagram at Imantheoriginal. And check out some of the visual pieces that I have going on to in relationship with this. series. So I hope you guys have a good day. I hope that edified your spirit, and continue being the best you. Get back to that factory setting. All right. Bye, guys. Okay, bye.